Speak with no fear. How to communicate clearly and effectively at work. Bundled 2 in 1. Written by Julia Arias. Narrated by Samantha Novak. Effective communication in the workplace. As a woman, improve your interpersonal communication with assertiveness and cogency in your workplace. Written by Julia Arias. Narrated by Samantha Novak. Introduction. Congratulations on purchasing Effective Communication in the Workplace, and thank you for doing so. Do you feel like you struggle at work? Perhaps you are constantly overlooked for promotions, or you are frequently walked all over because you struggle with your own ability to communicate with your peers. Maybe you struggle to really explain what you are doing at any given moment, or you are inefficient as a leader because you constantly stumble over your words as you try to say one thing that ends up ambiguous and unhelpful. Ultimately, communication in the workplace can make or break your position in the office. If you struggle to communicate, you are likely ineffective at your job. Communication is so integral to human interaction, which most jobs require, and without it, you will not do your job as well as you could. Your bosses will likely overlook you in favor of someone who is more persuasive and inspiring. Your coworkers will not see you as particularly valuable because, in struggling to communicate, they cannot work easily with you. Your subordinates, if you have any, will constantly be confused and eventually just write you off because you are so spotty about communicating clearly, and they figure that they would have a better chance attempting to figure out tasks at hand on their own than trying to understand you. This book endeavors to help you with those problems and more. Through listening to this book, you will be gifted with knowledge that you can use to ensure your place in the workplace. You will learn how to communicate clearly and effectively in a professional environment, with particular emphasis on making yourself more efficient and valuable to your job. Within this book, you will focus on 4 central topics: the mindset necessary for effective communication, how to write effective communication, how to behave yourself for effective communication, and your emotional intelligence and effective communication. Each of these topics will go in depth, explaining the critical skills you may currently be lacking. In learning them, you will find that your workplace relationships will steadily improve. You may even get chosen for a promotion. Every aspect of this book, from explaining what it means to have a service orientation, all the way to how to deal with harassment in the workplace, is designed to benefit you on your journey to becoming a more effective employee and member of society. As you listen, you will learn skills that you may never have considered utilizing that can absolutely change your life if you give them the chance to do so. Please enjoy this book and everything it has to offer, and recognize that you have taken a monumental step toward bettering yourself in picking this book up to delve into. Chapter 1. Service Orientation. When is the last time you entered a restaurant or business and thought that the service was fantastic? Stop and think about what in particular made the experience pleasant and enjoyable. Was the employee kind, knowledgeable, interested in helping you? Now, stop and think about the last time you had a negative experience in a business. What happened, and why was it so negative? Was the employee uninterested in helping? Perhaps the employee was dishonest. Compare the 2 employees you just imagined, and you probably vastly prefer the employee that you enjoyed, right?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?